Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp. Womp womp. Test. Testing. Test test. Test test testing the sound. Test test test. But what up? But what up? What you doing, Ash? Drinking cocaine. What?
What can I do for you, Titan?
Well, enjoy your morning cocaine. Probably not. Best part of waking up is cocaine. My Titan looks cool. Go look at him on the stream. Look how cool he looks. Keep getting. You should have only gotten one. You should have gotten any. It shouldn't be. Well, yeah, but not like just now a whole bunch. Should have just been one. It did two just now. Why is it at everyoneing? It should not be allowed to do that. Why is it doing that? I didn't know it was at. It's a bot that does, and it's doing it twice in a row.
Ignorance is a prison cell. Sometimes an engram is the key.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fix that. You know you can mute different channels too, right? Yeah. You see that bell at the top Discord? Are you on your phone app or are you on... Okay, yeah, there's a bell at the top by the pin. And if you click it, it mutes different channels. So if there's channels you don't give a shit about, you won't hear anything unless you could set it to only mentions of you or only mentions of everyone, but I am not wanting it to mention at everyone's. But I did make a bunch of changes to the streams, by the way. Um, well, not a bunch of changes, I guess. It's not all that. For me, it's significant. I actually put in a donation thing finally, because I'm gonna start, like, legit trying to, like, have a regular stream going and schedule. But on top of that, there's actually shit you can redeem now. Um, like those points can be spent on actual things now. Although I need to take off the Stream Elements version and put in the. I'm like slowly converting over to a new system, but it takes time because I had everything on with one website. Now I'm moving it to another to handle. I think I need to turn my Discord up though. But so for you game nights on Wednesdays are no longer really viable, right? But Tuesdays are good. Tat you work at a tattoo shop? You cut out.
What can I do for you, Guardian?
Oh, I got a bursting wisdom legendary shell. What in the hell? Nice. Nice. See, that's cool. You know what you need to do, and I will help you with it if you want. And as a matter of fact, I will create a. I was thinking about doing this for a while now, and I want to create a channel with a channel grouping of like all of, like multi like a multi-content, like almost like think of it like a literal TV channel. Um and it'll be like actually I already have it. It's Oasis Gaming some shit or another shit. But what what would you think of why don't you do live drawings? You wouldn't have to, not at first. Well, I guess you would. Actually, I'm dumb. You would. But you could start off like with the pretty cheap option and then upgrade over time. Well, there you go. Logitech's what I'm using. That's not. People would probably rather that than you be pro. What I'm saying is the big thing these days, like one, as an artist, your brand and you are everything. You literally have nothing else besides you and your art, right? As far as like a working artist, like your product is you and your product is what you can create, right? Now, I don't know where you want to go with that, how much you care, how serious, but it's kind of like if you love acting or singing, eventually you got to sing in front of somebody or you're never going to be a singer. With art, eventually you're going to tattoo someone's body with your art or you're going to make a drawing they're going to hang up or you know if you can get yourself comfortable with that, because at first nobody's going to watch you, by the way. Like you'll be lucky if one person stops by, depending on if you show your face, which I know a lot of artists on that do Twitch that only show their hands and like the table they're drawing on or the canvas they're on, and that's it, which is totally a legit way to do it. Especially early on, then you could decide if you want to add a second camera and have your face, or just have one camera and you know, a bigger shot of you, or however you want to do it. But it's a right now it's still all this is still very much in its infancy, but you know, it's all moving very quickly. It's becoming the normal, and it's a really good opportunity to kind of challenge yourself a little bit, and maybe give your instead of don't like start drawings, maybe just do like fillings live. So like you're doing simple symbols, or you know, maybe you're taking like silly requests. Well, yeah, I would work your way up to that just because you gotta find your voice. I mean, all that's fine. You just gotta be careful of like overextending kind of your scope early on. Your best bet with something like to start off is to literally just take like a very simple thing, like make a symbol. Like you know how there's like Destiny faction symbols and stuff? Like you yeah, like who won the faction rally this week, and make that your title. Like the winner of the faction Destiny's faction rally this week is, and then that's your clickbaity title. They come in and they literally see you revealing that through a drawing, which they could Google it and they already know. They play the game, but you're tying it. You could. I'm just saying, like, if you want to build, like, Twitch and Mixer and all these have an already, like, path to monetization over, like, even if you're just getting small tips here and there, you can use those to fund, you know, more projects and bigger scope eventually. Not to mention, as soon as you're actually legitimately making money, everything you like cameras and all of that stuff become actual tax write-offs for you. Yeah, and I can help you with all of that because I do it myself and I'm familiar. And what I was thinking about doing is for the people who just want to dip their feet in and give it a try. I've I've spent so much time figuring out the like how to make anyone's system work for streaming, even if it's a lower end system or a high end system. I know a lot of the bugs and issues that newer streamers are going to run into way ahead of like that I had to spend a long time figuring out myself, and now I've got like a pretty streamlined way of just troubleshooting all this. So what I would do is like someone says like, okay, I can stream for an hour on like Mondays at this time. So then they'd be featured, hosted when I'm not on, or hosted by others, and advertised through our Discord. So you have a built-in audience right there to start if you want, or you can start off with no advertisement and see how you like it. But um,
Let's hope this system isn't important because I'm shutting it off either way.
well, it's not exactly the same thing though, because I'm just saying like, well, that's why it would be better to not test waters where you have a whole bunch of people already, you know, like where you're finding your voice with people that already watch you. You can find your voice where like no one is, and then see where you're comfortable. and then bring it, like, it's almost like beta testing it for your audience, because eventually you would be doing it for Instagram, Twitch, all the at the same time. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, Mixer, YouTube, and you could literally be doing it all at the same time with no extra effort than it takes to do it one. And that's kind of what I'm saying I can help with. It's nothing you have to do right now. I'm just throwing out an idea for you and saying I'm willing. I'd help you out, because I was talking to Ninja, and there's a few people who are like, man, I always wanted to dabble, but I don't know how it started and stuff, and so I wanted to let people who had something that they could potentially offer, that it's something I'm gonna start doing, is rolling that out for people who give a shit, basically. And then maybe once a week, we as a group of like content creator meet up. We go, okay, well, this is some features maybe we'd like to do. And with your own channel, we'd have so basically we'd have an overarching channel, right? You'd be going from your own channel. Because I've seen other groups do this, but the problem is they they do it on just this general channel, and everybody shares the key, and they just like have different times they load on that channel. But I don't like that, because then you know, that channel's getting the views, that channel's getting the follows, and it's really not helping anybody. The idea would be you'd be doing your own channel, but it would be being 24/7 hosting the group. So anytime you decided you want to be live on your own channel, you would just be double hosted on that channel as a global. Does that make sense? So like we'd have like Oasis Gaming Live, I think is what it's called. And that way, you know, let's say people really like watching me, like certain people like watching me play this game. Well, this way they can also discover maybe they like watching you draw and listen to you talk about it, or whatever you end up doing, or Ninja play Warframe, you know, and then they trickle from my channel through the global channel over to yours. Um, you know, vice versa. Or we do like maybe um, sillier things in game nights. Like let's say we decide to do like a board game night thing, and while we're doing it, and this is just like an off the top example, maybe you're doing like fast, like you're challenge yourself with like silly fast sketches of like what, like maybe a funny moment that just happened. Nothing like elaborate, just, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying, well, I'm like I said, it's just a random example. It's not, it wouldn't even have to be you, but you know, because you could do co-streams and silly stuff like that. But it was just something that I was thinking about.
Your
What?
skills are
Oh,
always
never
welcome,
mind. I
friend.
already
Ready
got
for
the
our
thing
home
from here.
target.
But oh, it could be cool. Either way, I'm gonna be starting to actually go at and do mine. Although I still got work to do to set it up, but I've got another friend of mine. He's gonna start doing some live digital rendering stuff, and um, I know someone else that started off doing the live drawing thing and had like nobody, and now like all of his artwork, all of his supplies, canvas, all that stuff is fully funded through his channels, and it's crazy. Like, um, 'cause it's like going up. It's like street art, but online, you know. And it's a really good way to just, even if you're just making like a couple $100 like a month, that can be huge, you know.
So glad you have come. Your strength is our strength.
Zavalis? You never let him see you
I
sweat.
wonder if I should turn this in yet. Did you see a bunch of the changes that they're bringing in the Forsaken expansion? Still have wild stuff. They're bringing bows, bow and arrows, man. That's my favorite. I love.
Are you looking to buy some time?
Yeah, especially like in the fact that there's like you'll be able to have like shotguns in all 3 slots if you wanted, or like go exclusively bows or something. The only thing that kind of, I mean, there's definitely already like a lot to do. Like, man, yesterday me or Ninja and I, we went in and fucking dominated in the Crucible. We won 11 matches, 11 or 12 crushing matches in a row, like one after another, and they were disgusting. So I don't usually highlight videos. The only one I have highlighted now that pops on from time to time when we're not on, or when I'm not streaming, is one of our game nights that was really funny. It's like a 3-hour stream of us doing a bunch of custom game modes. There's the one where like Flip was in there and all of us were in there, and like I think he like ran to a building and he's like, I'm gonna hide in here, and then he got blown up immediately and all this shit. It was just really funny, so I was like, alright, I'll put that on there.
Time to fight.
Yeah.
What do you need?
I thought that one was, I thought that was free. I think that one was free for, or it was free for a period of time or something. I don't know. There's a bunch of them though that popped up. Well, what's great too is, as far as Destiny goes, for people who are getting more back into Destiny, starting Tuesday, Crucibles are going to be permanently 6v6 unless you go to comp. So more of us can join and do that, or jump into a raid suddenly if we, oh excuse me, if we want, or whatever we want to do, which is kind of neat.
Do you have something for me,
In Crucible? Ah. Yeah, we were crushing yesterday. I had like a bunch of them where I had like 30 something kills. And what bothers me is like when when it tracks like my most used weapon, it says auto rifle, which is weird because I like submachine guns. So I don't know why an auto rifle is still my most used weapon, but my most used weapon is literally melee on all characters. Like,
Remain vigilant,
I like
Guardian. We may never quite
punching people to death. Like that's like my playstyle is like just sprinting around, going stabby stab. I guess I should finish this public event starting now. I will be right back. 1 second. It is hot as shit in here. I'll be right back.
stand on a thread that links past and present, preparation and triumph.
Alright.
If more guardians of your caliber came to Mercury, perhaps we would unravel all the mysteries of the Vex.
Okay, Brother Vance. You do you. God, I hate when the flashpoint is on Mercury. It's so annoying. Okay. I'm just doing my finishing up the stuff I need for the week. Yeah, I saw. That's weird. It's crazy. What is she gonna? What do you think she's gonna do?
Do you feel the sun, Pepper?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. That's weird. I forgot.
Was Osiris pleased with me? Did he hold the light in your mind?
It's not risque. It's only risque if you make it risque. If you were a guy, it maybe, but I guess if your boyfriend's there, but yeah, probably smarter that. Is she just flying, going around by herself somewhere? What would? Oh. Well, either way, like it would just be odd in general. Just first time meeting someone, anyone of any age, just coming straight over to your house. Too hot. I don't know, too hot. Hot enough to be too hot. I don't know, but it's hot. I'm sure it's like pretty far over 80 here at this point, but oh. Wait, where are you looking at? No, but where? Just all of Florida? Florida's a massive state. No, I'm in South Florida, so you'd want to look at like Fort Lauderdale, Miami, which is probably hotter than that. Yep, already. It's only 9 a.m. It's gonna be hot. I like this. I like this golden white, gold, white, and black bounty hunter looking Titan thing I got going on. Titan's not my main. I have all three characters over 353 power level. My hunter's my highest. My hunter's mostly my main. Then my Titan. Then I just use the warlock to help boost power for the others. And then I usually raid on my Titan, but my hunter is the one I go to. I don't like the warlock though. It just doesn't feel right. Feels, but my playstyle in Destiny is just run around and do flippies, and I like flippies. I'm completely full up on these shaders. Yeah, you're gonna see probably a bunch more people in Discord here soon, especially after Tuesday, because we're gonna have actual clan chat in the game in Destiny, so it'll be easy to get people over into Discord to play together. And then usually people bring the friends, and as long as nobody's a D-bag, they'll get to stay. There's inevitably like someone will pop in and be annoying or a douche, and I'm usually just like, well, boot, no explanation, just get out. I don't feel like dealing with it. Who?
Guardian, what puzzle
Oh, her or her friend? Little A, little B. Her too. She was annoying. She wasn't douche, but she was annoying. She got annoying. She got real annoying. And he was just creepy. It's just, that's something I've always avoided, is having the guys that go in and then just like the weird like milady, neck beardy, like I hear a female voice, I suddenly perk up, and yeah, like, ugh,
Time to fight, Guardian.
the worst.
What do you need?
No, he was, maybe, I don't know, he was just, he still put off that vibe even if he wasn't. It was like, bleh. What up, Buggin? Look at that.
The world's changing, Guardian.
What was I going to do? Oh, I had power shit to turn in. Man, Buggin, yesterday, Ninja and I destroyed in the Crucible. We had like 11 or 12 matches where we crushed everybody in a row. And I had it all streamed too. It was great. I could see Buggin owning a kilt. Would you like it? Are you offering him a kilt? What are you trying to what are you trying to say about Buggin? With red lipstick? Shit, who told you about my alter ego candy?
No substitute for. What do you need?
Nice and breezy.
Here you go.
Easy breezy, beautiful. Cover your bowls. Showing up shit I need to do on. I need to do. I need to do a heroic strike, but then every time I think about it, I'm like, raw fucking. I know. That's why I'm like, oh, do I really give a fuck? Such a chore. I think might need one more of my.
Speak to me not of the darkness. I want no part.
I'm like a sliver away from the first level of prestige in the Crucible, so I'll probably do that in a minute.
Eververse isn't just a
Alright, I'm down. I'm down to clown. Raw. Alright, let me.
almost picked up a gun myself, but Cabal turned tail.
Yeah, let me switch characters. Change characters. Are you sure? Just do what I said. I got the catalyst for the Jade Rabbit exotic scout rifle, but you have to get it. You have to get 250 Crucible kills with it. And since it's one thing if it was like a sub machine gun or vigilance wing or something, but on a scout rifle, ugh. It's like you have to get the final kill, and they're single shots. And I will say though, the Jade Rabbit is, if you use it the right way, it's a really good fucking gun. But I mean, even one of my favorite subs, I'm just at 240 kills, and across all characters, my emblem says I've killed 5,594 people. Okay, so I am glad you asked because I have finally definitively figured out where. Like right now, we're in a different meta this season than the others. Mobility is now king. Resilience, if you're not gonna run 5, run 0 because it doesn't. The way it works is basically if you have 4 or less in terms of, like, let's take it in terms of hard light, it'll take 2 body shots and a headshot to kill you. If you have 5, it'll take 4 total shots to kill you, like 2 good criticals. And then so basically everybody's running 10 mobility and the rest in recovery. And then as far as mods, it's kind of wherever you want to go with it. But there's no point if you can't get to 5 resilience, there's no point in doing any resilience, basically, because it's all the same. Now that's and that's PvP, by the way. PvE resilience, I think, is still. I don't know. You'd have to research for PvE. I don't know. PvE, it doesn't really. I mean, I guess it does matter for a hunter, but. And that's with. I mean, the meta for hunters too is the Worm Husk Crown is king. Because dodging does the health regen, but I run. That's actually almost everything, apparently. The most powerful right now is, or what people are generally running as hunters is bottom tree Arch Strider with Gambler's Dodge, Worm Husk Crown, Hard Light, and fucking whatever. Yeah. Well, right now. With those dodges, it makes um Arc Strider super super OP because it extends the super longer, and because you're so hard to kill and heal on dodges. When you're dodging to the enemy, you're nearly unkillable and unstoppable, and you can keep it going so long. I'm just saying with the meta, but as far as like the other side, the mobility's still big. Like I've gotten it up to 933, but that's also because I can't make the mods that I want to drop. So I'm stuck with a couple of useless ones. But I run a little different. I'm running the Frosties. Do you have those? If when you get the chance, you should give my setup a try. It's so much fun, and you're so lightning fast, and you non-stop have grenades and dodge that it's insane. It feels way too powerful. Like I'm running dual SMGs with the Frosties and bottom tree arc, or actually I guess I'm running top tree arc strider, and I got 9 mobility, 3 resilience, 3 recovery, but I got lucky and the submachine I got is the phosphorus MG4 for fusion, but I got it masterworked and it got handling. So I'm able to use my new city for more damage, but then when I pull out my other submachine gun, the energy one, because of how crazy high the handling is, it's almost instant. So it's almost as if I can nonstop fire my like both guns to empty the clip. The Antiope D, because I think New City's better. I've had way better luck, or way better what's returns from New City. I only the Antiope is it a 600 round per minute mag or is it a 900? Yeah, the New City's 900. I need 900 for what I do because I empty my mag before I hit the ground when I drop on them, and I these Frosties, man. Ah, it's so much fucking fun. I'm ready for you to join the fire team, by the way. Oh, well, you don't have to. I mean, I was just saying. I've been having so much fun with this. It takes a little bit to get used to, but the play style is just. I was unkillable yesterday. Like I had 30 kills like in half of our matches. I don't think I had a single match under 20 something kills. We went on multiple streaks to the point where it reset twice. I grinded out from mythic to legend in just that one session, which was like would normally take a shitload of games. I'm about to prestige, and you need 2,000 total valor to prestige. And Ninja's always like one night. I don't like PvP very much, but he was destroying too. So if we get Bardley to come, now it's going to be 6v6 from now on starting Tuesday. So that could change a lot of my playstyle though, because when it's 4v4, there's a lot less people to just swarm me, you know? With 6 people, it's hard to be that, like, sprint in and wipe out a team guy. But yeah, I was crushing. So far, I was doing a lot of research on figuring out the best way to do hunters and in general characters, but apparently the big meta right now is just try and get 10 mobility and then dump the rest in recovery. I have mobility on my cloak. And then running dual subs is just really fun. We'll do one real quick. The hard part is just, I'll be so happy when they replace these mods though. It's so fucking stupid. There's so many mods. And it's so expensive. I went through 50,000 just rearranging my mods. So I'm like glimmer poor. Yeah, it fucking sucks. That's why I have 3 characters too. That's the other reason. Is because if you just do like adventures or like you go through the initial expansions. Matter of fact, I was almost thinking about deleting my warlock and starting another warlock just to go back through the expansions when I'm bored. It's the fastest way to grind Glimmer, because the early shit gives you so much free Glimmer and gear that, matter of fact, I might do that, man. I might do that. The 3 of us should do that. That would be... Because think about it too, like you'd go through the Eververse too, you'd be getting all the leveling perks of that. We could do, me and Ninja grinded from 0 to 20 originally on the EDZ in about an hour. Just, you know where they like fight each other right outside the church? And we had a blast and leveled like non-stop. It was insane. Because all 3 of us used the XP thing. I think I have almost every single thing from the Eververse now. They did fix that. You definitely have a lot more opportunity to get shit in there. Now I'm working on Anna Bray's stupid fucking quest. Ugh, those are a pain in the ass. The Lost Fragments were nothing compared to that.
Then take their crest.
But I'll help you with like the playstyle with these Frosties that's really been working. Ah, I got fucked up. We already have a lever, Ash. We're screwed off the bat. It also helped that, like, Ninja just, like, followed me the whole match. Ah, I left 2 orbs. Power ammo. Also, have you gotten a hold of the colony yet? That's a biggie. Look, it's like basically it's just free kill. 2 free kills every time you get power ammo. It's nearly impossible to fuck it up.
Double down.
Nice. Double killed. I really love play of the game. Grenade launcher though. If I'm not running my colony. Nice. Who fucking wrecked? Ah! We're in the lead, Ash. If you need help with the whatever the Warlock's doing, Ninja's been dominating lately too. If you play a Warlock. I am not doing great this match. I swear to God, that when I'm more like coffeed up and on edge, I play so much better.
Lost the lead.
Isn't that weird how that, like, I think it's just it makes you more twitchy, and we're older, so we need every bit of reflex we can get. Fuck! I just liked it. I think one of the best things they did in this game is made it so losing isn't really a punishment at all. Like, you do get better rewards for winning, but only very slightly. And only if you, like, extremely, like, outperform. Like, and it's very slight. Nice, hold him off, Ash. Watch out, Super. Did he just smush you?
5 minutes.
I probably can't run and gun with push to talk as well. Nice. Fuck him up, Ash. They're beating us because they're just rolling super, super tight.
Good.
I really, really want the catalyst for Vigilant Swing.
You shut the enemy down.
That stupid quest line for Anna Bray where you have to get like basically 600 headshot kills made my aim get a lot better.
I like your tactics. Glory is yours.
Alright. Every game I open with dodge and then start sprinting and then pretty much, or like every time I spawn I open with dodge to get deadly reach going, or focus breathing maybe, I forget which. Sword guy in the cave, watch out. They're at 84. They're about to... Arc Strider in the cave. Run, Ash!
Destroy.
No! That's great. That's I wish I was at 5 recovery.
Defeat comes for us all.
Ah, nice. Yeah, see, you still win even if you lose. It's great.
Everyone loses. Not everyone fights to take their glory.
I did 15, 11, 9. Meh. That guy's already prestiged once. That top emblem. Alright, let me pull this out to get Boogan in here. How do you infuse it? Oh my god. Go to YouTube. I will confuse you if I try and explain that shit. I'm so bad. Yeah, you pretty much want to be constantly infusing. So if do you have a purple mod in whatever you're trying to infuse? Okay, so your base level is actually, if you have a purple mod, your base level is 5 less than it actually says it is. So, like, if, let's say you got 355 gauntlets like I have. Actually, if you look at the stream real quick, I'll show you. It'd be easier to just show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, shoes. And you said it was just like you two, right? If you joined our clan, you'd be on a level 6 clan with all the perks. We get gain bonus glimmer and crucible, improves rewards eliminating hive enemies, grants a chance for heroic public events on Mars to give more tokens, grants a chance to receive extra Vanguard tokens when you get one, and then we just got grants a chance of receiving legendary engrams when completing heroic strikes with clan members. It takes a lot to get to level 6. Just saying. Anyway, are you looking, Ash? Okay. So, I'm hovering over the gauntlets. So, when I right click my gauntlets, it shows I've got 355 defense. I've got this 5 defense void grenade. I don't know why I have a void grenade on. It's dumb. But really the gauntlets level is 350. So if I wanted, let's take these. So this exotic that I just got is 355, right? Or 345. But without the mod, it's 340. So it's base level, in essence, it's 340. So if I eat this blue, which you don't have to have equipped anymore. Used to, you actually had to have it equipped to infuse it. You never want to, like, if you want to infuse something into it, you right click that item that you want to bring up. And you can only bring up something if it's going to bring you up by 5. Does that make sense? Or not by 5, but like, if it's not going to bring it up past what its base is, then that's why it's grayed out, obviously. I know you get that. I'm just easier for me to wrap the explanation. So if you scroll over here where I have like infused and I've got this 346, then that would bring my base exotic to 351. Does that make sense? Because I have that mod in there. Even though technically it would bring its base up to 346. So the best way to look at it is pretend mods don't exist at first. Like just in your mind, even if it's modded or you have purple. Now, when you put a purple mod in, it does raise your actual power level. So, if you want better stuff to drop, especially from power engrams and exotics, you need to have this base level here that I'm scrolled over the power as high as possible. Now, to do that, you have to have everything has to have a purple mod. But you want to think about what you put in there. So what do you run on your warlock? Are you void? Are you devour? Oh, what do you like to run on your hunter? Well, are you arc strider, gunslinger, or night stalker? Do you run bottom or top tree? Bottom. Strike, disorient, recharge, dodge, melee, grenades, recharge. Okay, so, and both are good in their own ways. Both, what's great is gear-wise, you don't have to make any changes for top and bottom tree. I have a set for almost everything now, or I'm working on that, because what else am I going to do now, you know? So if you look at mine, I have, a masterwork. You know what the masterworks and all that is, right? Okay, so you see this, where it shows I'm masterworked on my armor? And it does not explain this very well, right, Boogin? Like, at all. You just have to, like, learn it by fire or Google. It's so shitty. It's convoluted. They're fixing a lot of it. But anyway, when you get a masterwork weapon, it's pretty obvious what's increased. So if you look at my new city, it has increased reload speed, which is fucking beautiful because that's my more powerful weapon. So I want that to be able to reload faster. But I use my secondary submachine gun, which is masterworked handling, so that when I run out of ammo on my primary, I can quickly just switch weapons even faster, because that's what handling affects. Handling's not your recoil or sway, it's actually how fast you whip it out. Stability is your recoil, just in case you didn't know. It doesn't explain that shit either. But that way I just whip it out fast. Armor is different. When you get a masterwork on your armor, what it says on the tooltip is this armor reduces incoming damage while you're super active. True. But that's not all it does. And it doesn't even show you, or like on your stats, doesn't show or tell you what else it does. Literally, when it gets masterworked, it shuffles its main core stats. So if you look at my helmet, this Kairos function mask, which you get from the Osiris vendor, it has mobility, recovery, resilience, all equal. Which, of course, you know, you can, like, it has the option to go increase resilience or increase health recovery. But when it's masterwork, it changes that. So if you reshuffle, which it takes to reshuffle armor, just one core and 10 shards, it'll actually just randomly reshuffle those 3 stats. So let's say you get an item that you really love the look of, just with one core and 10 legendary shards, you can do it to where maybe it looks more like this, where it has more mobility and just mid resilience with 0 recovery. It won't change your options here, but if you're trying to build a meta with like a certain look, that's how you do it. I only just figured that out. That's actually a secondary perk of Masterwork. So when you go to Masterwork and Armor Piece, be careful, because if it's perfect, you might actually fuck it up. But as an Arc Strider, especially, having all Masterworks armor like I do, you're almost impossible to kill during your super. Something else to note, real quick, for the Hunter when they use their super, like Night Stalker, or Tethers, Boogin, your super being that you're harder to kill with your super active is the entire time anyone's tethered counts. So as long as it's not just that, because I was like, well, that's stupid. Like, you shoot your arrow now, like, you got no benefit. No, it's the entire time that tether exists, which is cool. So it's a legit way to play, but I know I probably explained way more than you really want to know, but for your exotic, well, just pop out and go, and then join us after. Here, if you hit escape, yeah. But make sure you've put a purple mod in your highest weapons and your highest armor before you open your exotic. And something else to note, before you go and open your exotic, right click the engram, and you can actually see, once you reach the tower, you can see what you could potentially get out of that. And if you don't like it, go back into orbit, port back to the tower, right click it, it'll shuffle and be different stuff. So you don't have a chance of, you have better chance of getting, like if you don't see maybe something that you're specifically after, or you see only all duplicates from that, then don't turn it in. Does that make sense? So go to your engram inventory. Like hit your inventory, you see the gold engram at the top? Right click it. You see how it shows like maybe 10 different exotics? Those are the only exotics at that moment that will drop if you open it. But if, let's say, all of them are shit you already have, okay, so then you definitely want to use it. But if you're after, like, I've been after the Peacekeepers for literally a year and I haven't gotten the drop. And you don't, well, the fight line is good. It's just to make it, it's not a instantly intuitive weapon, but it's fun, but it's not, it's very niche. It's a waste of an exotic slot. But my point is if you didn't know that, I didn't know if you knew that either, Boogin. Now it's different with the Zur one you can buy. If you go to Zur, you can buy that one exotic. That one's guaranteed to give you something that you don't have every time, which is nice. The other thing is your power engrams. You usually want to save those to the very end of the week across all your characters, unless you're impatient like me. I should be more patient, because the higher your power level, those power engrams go higher with you until you open them. So obviously you're going to get more powerful throughout the week. So you want to save turning those in to the very, very end, and then piggyback. It depends on how meta you give a shit. I mean, you're talking to someone who obsessively min and maxes this shit. So anyway, I'm queuing this. But the other thing to note is that clan engrams, the one you get from Hawthorne, are only guaranteed to be like 1 or 2. Or, yeah, like 1, like guaranteed. Whereas all other powerful engrams are 2 to 3. So it's always best when you're going to turn in those power engrams to do hers first. Just so you know. Because the ideal is you always get, like, on your most powerful character, unless you're only running one, is to ideally get weapons, because weapons can be traded across all 3 characters, which is how you piggyback power levels to your other 2 characters, and then they get more powerful usually than your main. Okay, sorry. I could talk about this shit way too long. If your slots are full, it's in the post office. Yeah. You know, Postmaster?
Supremacy.
Eververse? Tess?
Take a guardian's
Well, what'd
threat.
you get?
Glory is yours.
Yeah, you might have got... Yeah, that's an ornament. So you go to your inventory and open it and use it, and then when you right click that exotic, but that's not an exotic Ingram, that's a bright Ingram or prismatic or whatever the fuck they're calling it now. Okay, give me just a second. I'll move us when I die. Oh, he punched me to death. Oh, there. So with this, are you top or bottom tree right now? Nice. Was that you that saved my ass? Oh no, this is juggler. Ah, we're coming up. Power ammo. I haven't died. I need to.
Oh,
I'll be there in a
look
minute,
what you have.
or as soon as I die.
Hunters like
Hold on.
you blaze a path for the rest of us. Crests are glory. Glory is yours.
Okay, I'm gonna move us. There we go. Ba-dum, ba-dum. That's not an actual exotic though. It's an ornament. It's just a skin.
Gains the lead.
But go to your inventory. It's in there. Somewhere in there. It's crazy how many things the game doesn't fucking explain to you though. Like ever.
Yes! You take them like they grow from trees.
Hey, we're winning. It's not push. Oh shit, Boogin. You have to actually go and change your thing off push to talk though. Ah, they killed me. Yep. Bastard. Yeah, I switched. I forgot I was running bottom tree for this. Because I start off with the dodge so that I have rapid cooldown and focus breathing. And that way the second I throw my grenade, it is already starting to cool it, speed the cooldown. You see how fast you get your dodge back though?
They just took the lead.
Pretty much every time you spawn, you start with dodge. And then start sprinting.
5 minutes. Could go your way. Could go theirs.
Yes. You may not. Do you even have that exotic? If you read the description, it says which exotic it goes to. You what? Well, you don't need to get that one. It's a little niche, but depends on if that's one you want. But if you have it in your bank or the ability to get it, then you just go, like you would put in a mod, there's a slot for ornaments on exotics where you'd scroll over it and you'd see it below, just like a mod, and you just equip it that way, and it's unlimited, so. That Titan is punching my balls off. Nice.
What can stop you if you fight together? Nothing.
Nothing. Alright.
Three minutes left.
The grenade I'm using for this too, Buggin, is the skip. Because it does enough damage to finish them from either me popping a little shred with the submachine gun, or if I melee, it'll finish them. And it's homing, so I don't have to stop sprinting. Ideally, I don't stop sprinting. Even if I'm waiting for power ammo, I'll sprint against the wall.
Destroy it.
Ah, you bastard with your bubble. I'm doing real shitty though, right now. Oh, fuck. He got power ammo.
Rise from this loss and fight again.
It does take some getting used to though, and it's not always gonna be.
Glory comes and goes, Guardian. If you want it, it can be yours again.
1824. We need to get ninja on. Did you figure out getting off push to talk? Okay, cool. Alright. Now that I'm awake. Let me see. I think I had my stuff a little messed up. So yeah, I'm running the mobility. I run New City and Phosphorus. Although I really like, well, I don't have it on this one. Let me go to Destiny Item Manager. I really like the Red Mamba as well. But I found a perfect combo in having the fast reload on New City and the quick handling on Phosphorus. So I don't bother ever reloading my primary until, like, when I get in the firefight, I just switch guns on the fly instead of reload. But there's something about New City to me, it just feels great. And, oh, that's why, the other reason, is New City is a quick draw. So it has the quick draw perk already with this really fast reload, the 900 round per minute. So both weapons are really fast switching. And then I run accurized rounds, so I have a little bit of range. And Model 8 red dot. That's just because I don't need to add handling to it because it's quick draw already. So I go for the range there. Do, do, do. I am hurting for shards, and I've got like 23,000 glimmer, but a handful of mods would fuck that over pretty quick. Need to change this out. I'll turn the tracker on in Discord that tells us like when the really rare good mods are available, like the full-on class mods and stuff. On what's this fuck, which is helpful. I dismantle any like weapon reload speed mods, handling speed, purple mods, all that to keep up shards and the mod components. I've also really stopped caring about hoarding a lot of the stuff that I've been hoarding, which feels nice.
Supremacy.
Supremacy.
Defeat your opponent, then take their crest.
So I'll run up. I'll toss one where I know they're gonna be. Like, then if I hit them, I'll come in for the flank. Also, when you land, land in a slide if you're in the middle of a fight. If you're doing the sprint mode. Bastard!
Don't spend all that ammo in one place.
Oh, wow. You punched me to fuck all. I hate when, like, we have teammates that completely ignore going for, the, thingies. But they're pulling supremacy out of the quick play, 'cause everybody seems to hate it. I don't mind it so much, but it... Did I just jack somebody's...
Fire team that fights together stays together.
We're up by 10. I'm on your back. Ooh, you got your sword. This also, these boots and this setup is so good with swords.
You shut the enemy down.
You have been avenged.
I like your tactics. Glory is yours.
They are, getting fucked up. I killed 2. Meh. I love that we're both the same speed now. This is gonna...
Together as one.
Whoa. When you're face to face with an Archstrider and you're just like, fuck.
What's that you've got?
Eat shit. Ah! Tethered right in front of him. Bastard. Ah! God damn. They just keep spawning where their supers are going off. They must have got it. Get him, Boogin. Suppressive fire! Oh, I took your grenade. He shot you with the grenade.
5 minutes remaining.
Ah, fuck you, Titan. Recovered! Ah! Time to get the fuck up at it. Ah! Almost made it. We're doing great though. Sometimes we work so good as a distraction that even if we're not getting like all the kills, we're just helping keeping them busy because we're in the game so fast. That's why I toss those grenades out so much, because you should pretty much have a grenade up every spawn. Like every time you res, just go for that dodge. And then you're just double dipping on cooldown.
Well executed.
What? Never in doubt. Crushed. How you liking it?
Warlocks, hunters, and titans all have crests.
Yeah. It's a fun...
Just the same.
It takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's a fun build when you just feel like being super fucking fast and... My #1 weapon is punching. I wish it would track that. I really want like an emblem for melee kills. I'm at 1,846 out of 2,000. Once you hit legend, you have to get 200 more valor points to prestige. And then I'll get my prestige emblem. Which just shows you how many times you've prestiged it. So basically useless. Ooh. The other day I accidentally dismantled one of my favorite pieces of gear. I was very, very sad. I've done that a couple of times because I was just in a hurry. It was like one of the, luckily, you know, we'll get it back in collections, but it was one of those rare Eververse ones. Like the, I want to say it was like my Warlock's Winter Boots or something. You know, where you get them and they're like 10 power level until you infuse. My, the Winter Heart Strides are my go-to leg armor on my Hunter. I got those from Winter. They're my go-to legend purple ones when I want to run. Because if you find yourself having trouble surviving, there's another build based on the Worm Husk Crown. Because of how much recovery, or yeah, instant recovery it gives you. And you can actually run this setup just as well with
Supremacy.
what you call it, the
Slay your
purple,
opponent.
the Shadow
Take their
Hunter,
crest.
because you don't want to run Orpheus rigs at all in PvE or PvP, because you're almost never gonna get like a big grouping to make it worth it. Well, that's all the bow though. You goddamn assholes. Who do you think you are? I am.
The match isn't over.
I thought I made it over that Titan shield. The Titan shield is so good in this map. Was that you? Oh. Oh shit. Behind us. Oh, goddamn, that's the second time I've tried to shoot you.
A fire team that fights together stays together.
He's almost dead. No! That bastard got us both.
Yes. Now show them the true meaning of war.
He's almost nice. Oh, that wasn't you. Either way. I assume everybody that is you. If you're not me, you're bugging. Every time, like I'm like, good job, bugging. Like, oh wait, good job, random Asian sounding game. They caught up. Man.
They've taken the lead.
Oh shit.
You can turn
There's a
the
huge
tide.
pile of them. I have learned when to fold them now. That's the other thing. This build is really highly based on knowing when to get the fuck out, which it doesn't seem many people in Destiny. I love watching like my teammates who have just they won the fight, but they came out with a sliver of health and decided to run straight towards the enemy instead of taking a second to.
You're in the lead.
fucking rage. The last guy had a rocket launcher or something. He got me. His melee was faster than mine. Ooh. God, we're neck and neck.
You never surrender. You're a pillar for your team.
I was able to
You just
recover
took the
all
lead.
3 of your deaths. It was crazy. That one guy emptied a clip on everybody. Damn, I was trying to slide under him, get the power ammo, and colonize him like a fucking
5
Brit.
minutes. Plenty of time to
Sorry,
fight.
any British people watching the stream. I think they're chasing me. Sensitive. Oh. Yeah, that'll fuck you up for a while.
Don't spend all that ammo in one place. You're in the lead.
Don't worry, this problem will solve itself.
Crests are glory. Glory is yours.
Woo.
Lost the lead.
Oh, yeah, the sword. I would have beat the shit out of him. Yeah, having rapid cooldown and focused breathing at the same time is so awesome. I wish I would have shot that guy instead of watched him cut me in half from a distance. Ah! This map is a little bit harder. Like, we do way better on, like, close-quartered maps.
Go. Make them cry. Minutes. You're evenly matched. Yes! You take them like they grow from trees.
Ah, we're 85, 86. Ah, he golden gunned me. You piece of shit. Was that you? Oh, someone just punched a guy and he rolled off of the side of the...
You gained the lead.
Nice.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you do with that.
He's almost dead in there. Oh no, he healed like immediately. Oh, they tethered my super. We need 4 kills. Try and live. They need 2, we need 4. Oh no, I was the final death. I'm not worthy. We stayed in there. That was
Victory was a hair's breadth away.
damn. That guy 32. I changed my sensitivity to like 9 on here, and that helped. But I also went because I have like the Razer mouse. I went into that, and when I changed the smoothing down, that helped me a lot in general. But I'm never really good at figuring out what the right sensitivity is, or like what. I think. Let's see what mine's set to. Yeah, I hate the acceleration. I forget where I see that. I have 0 acceleration, but mine's set to 1600. I don't know why. Don't need 2 new cities. Don't need... another Lincoln Green. Armor piercing rounds, or the explosive ones, are so good. I need to just... The problem is they switched up the meta from Season 1 and Season 2, so it's kind of hard to see. Like, they tweaked some of the guns, so some of the ones that, like, we knew, like, without a doubt were really good. It's hard to tell if they're, like, where they're at. I mean, I guess I could make up my own mind, but I don't want to do that. I've always been really fond of the play of the game, grenade launcher, though. I think it's because I like the blast radius and that it's a proximity explosion. Instead of like, I hate those ones where you have to release it. But for PvP, I like to be able to bounce it around a corner too, so it doesn't explode immediately. Only if it gets near somebody. Because the more I could just hit them around the corner when I know they're there, the better. But then, you know, with the colony, it's just like, fuck, fire and forget. Oh, nice. I'm 933. How the fuck? Oh, what helm are you running? What's your... what's all your gear? Uh-huh. 1.0? Errant Knight 1.0? That's what I got. You know what? That's probably... Yep, that's... I would have 10.33 if I ran Sword Flight. Wait. Frosties... And then, yeah. I'm running the Omega Mechanos cloak, but that's the Eververse cloak from Season 2, Osiris. Just because I like that, at least with the cloak, like it's fully cosmetic until you put a mod in it. Also, I run... Well, I gotta fix some mods, but the mods I run for this are 3 grenade cooldown mods. On my cloak, I have increased mobility, but you don't need that with yours. And then I added a recovery. Yeah, I need another arc grenade. Yeah, for this one, if you just want to, like, I like maximizing grenades because it's, you know,
Put your
especially the
enemies
homing
down
one.
before they do the
So
same
you'll
to
either
you.
finish or start a fight with it. They're right over here. Oh, this is just kill for kill. Okay. But having 3 of the arc grenade mods is really awesome too, once you're able to get it. Is that guy already supered? Oh no, that's just his... Nice, did you just cut that guy in fucking half? Finish him. It's weird, you know how there's like team voice chat or whatever, and like when you're solo queuing it says it like auto loads you in there? I never know if anybody actually hears me speaking.
Together as one. I love it.
I hate when I accidentally press my macro in mid-fight and then I pull up my character screen and I'm like, oh, well, I'm a dead person. They're coming around this corner. Power ammo. They're grenaded. And we are pretty even matched here. Ah! It's the problem with those Titans. Yeah! I punch him twice and he doesn't die. One of their guys is a little AFK. And you're AFK. You AFK. You AFK, honey.
Oh, look what you have.
Look what you have. Guardian. That was dumb of me. I hate when I like watch myself make just the absolute most dipshit decision and in the back of my head I'm like, well, you're a stupid piece of shit. The other side of me is like, nah, bruh. Ah! God damn it. Man, as an Arc Strider? Nice. Yeah, as long as they don't get it. Nobody grabbed it. All 3 of you. Oh, nice. That was nice of them. Usually I have people run up and do their best to push me out of their fucking way. Nice. You both get... Ah! I dodged into his grenade.
5 minutes.
I guess Ash is just
Could go
leaving the
your way.
stream up now
Could
to
go
get
theirs.
points. They've added more ways to spin those stupid things. Let's double up on this fool. Ah! Ha! Fuck you, super. This guy is so close to dead. Ah, when you're in the sky and you watch the guy below you just pop his super, and you know you're already dead. This guy wasn't using the power ammo. Did I just leave that on the ground? I didn't mean to. I got ahead of myself. Damn, I stayed alive. Cut him in half! He's behind you too. Yeah, you became a boogan sandwich. Did you finish him? Oh no, that was the other guy. Okay.
3 minutes.
I was like, that's so cool.
Evenly matched.
God damn, when it becomes me, you, and Ninja. With these Frosties, it's so badass too, because you could just make it clear across the fucking map.
I love it. Your legend grows. A well-fought
Ruthless. Finished him with my arc. Ooh, I got the sword flight little chest
Another
with
battle
the
won. On to
master.
the next fight.
25. No multi kills. Not damage though. Look at us carrying the team on our backs. Ugh. My back's so sore from all this extra weight. I also got the Braytech combat vest that dropped from her and she dropped at Masterwork. That gives me 2, 3, 2, 10, 2, 3 if I use that. Problem is I don't have any the mods to put into the goddamn things. What's that? Oh, tell me how that does for you. I wish the teleport was just like a little further. Kind of bugs me. I hate fusion rifles though. I do want the one that Ninja has for bosses. Like I like it for bosses. I was running around with the one ninja got, the really forever grind one. For Anna Bray. Have you done those yet? All her quests that give you like this simple, or I don't know, it's some fusion exotic. Oh, we got 2 crusty ass ships flying with us. That quest line is a fucking long pain in the ass. Go for it.
Control.
I'll just have to flex on the other
I know you
team.
can fight, but can you hold territory?
No. Ah, I'm dumb.
I love it. Enemy claimed Zone B. You've taken the lead. You could turn this tide. You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
I am a reclaimer. I reclaim.
Zone C lost.
No worries. Hi, Bookin. Being a human body shield. They're really doing a good job of guarding the fuck out of A and C.
Zone C captured. You have zone advantage.
I
Your
love
enemy can't kill if they're dead.
when I get those kills after deaths from those skip grenades.
Zone A captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
The one problem with running these subs
Zone
is
A lost.
range.
Zone C lost.
Alright, Man, I fucking Assassin Creeded that motherfucker. That Warlock has like slow glide on him. He just floated through the air and just got fucking picked.
Your opponents have built a lead. Destroy it.
They're going to absolutely wreck us.
Zone B lost. Power play. Enemy has your zone. You shut the enemy down. mine, Guardian. Crush them. Zone C captured.
I see why people hate the colony. Even when I'm capping, I try and keep running in a circle.
You have advantage.
Where they at?
Strength in numbers.
One on A,
Excellent.
none on A.
Hunter like you with the red jacks.
Well, he's got grenades seeking him too.
You captured Zone A. Power play. Keep the
Azars.
pressure on.
That's a weird hiding spot.
Only 5 minutes left.
I've never been over there. Yeah, I went to go look.
Zone B
I
lost.
was like, I got a second. I'm heading to C.
You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours.
They have one guy kind of. They're definitely rolling in a full-on 4-pack. Oh, he's trying to snipe. I don't know if I got that. I did get the grenade off on him. The tri-cap C.
Zone B captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them.
There's only one left alive on C. And he's running this way.
A fire team that fights together stays together. Zone A lost. Zone C captured.
Power ammo.
That you got. Hard fought. The lead is yours.
Well, that was fun.
Zone
See my shit chasing him.
Zone A. Zone advantage is yours. 3 minutes left. This is wonderful.
Uh-oh. Ah! That purple shit.
Zone B lost.
Oh, he's shooting at you.
We just took the lead.
Ah, they're both hurt.
Capture. You have advantage.
I guess the other guy woke
Zone
back
A
up.
lost.
Oh no. He's super on us? What is that sound?
You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
Power ammo. We're 70-71.
Go. Make them cry. You captured Zone C. Keep the pressure on. You're in the lead. Zone B lost.
I'm heading to A to cover it. We should go and get B too. Got A covered. Ah, he devoured me. That hungry, hungry bitcho.
Zone B captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone A lost.
Enjoy my grenade, dickhead. It didn't get him. 88-79.
30 seconds remaining. Zone C lost.
Did you see that? You're not gonna win. I punched him like 8 times. And that's
Zone A captured.
ah.
Advantage is yours. 10 seconds. Victory.
Finish him, grenade. Exotic.
Good.
Good, perfect. I was gonna go to the tower after this anyway. What a way to end that match.
You fight like a demon for these zones. Bring me your friends. I need more like you.
21-12-7. I'm at 1905. Alright, let me pull this up. We're gonna head. Well, I'm gonna head to the tower real quick. Guess who's coming with me? Blah. I just wanna. I need 100 more points. And I prestige. Crucible is really good for just getting a bunch of useless shit to dismantle for the shards. Oh, and by the way, when I got from Mythic to Legend in Valor, I got 30 Crucible tokens, which is crazy. I wish there's like a log that showed you the rewards you got. Nice, an indigo. Like the rewards you got, you know. Make sure you don't save any of those, or you probably already know. Those stupid,
See you, Guardian.
special engrams, the Matrix. I got every single reward on that list but the Dead from Below weapon ornament and the emote. I have 2,000 bright dust, but I'm not going to spend a single bright dust on anything until the Forsaken thing comes out, because I'm sure there'll be way better shit to spend our shit on. I doubt I'm going to bother unlocking the Jade Rabbit's catalyst. All it does is give you better handling, and it's a scout rifle. How do you need... On console, I could see that being really big, maybe. I guess if you primarily use... Right now, I'm running the Phosphorus MG4. I love it. Especially if you masterwork it and get. I like it for handling, but if you can get impact, that would also be awesome. I don't know if can masterworks give you impact. I don't know.
Ignorance is a prison cell.
I don't think I've seen one.
Engram is the key.
Range would be really good too for them, but I like the handling. Now keep in mind I haven't tested um as many other subs, but let me see what
This war is
the
a
reviews of that gun say. I think New City, that came from, is that an Iron Banner one from before? No, you're fine. Yeah, it's a 4.6. The reviews are really good. It's also got a bigger mag
must
than
admit, Guardian,
some of the others
I'm very curious to see what you
on the
find when you
phosphorus.
open.
I guess Antiope may still be up there. Like you gotta, I guess you gotta look at review dates and stuff. But I mean, there's also a couple of there's a podcast called Crucible Radio, and those guys pretty much just talk about like the best stuff for Crucible and all that. And I don't think they've kept their website up to date though, but I usually listen to that just to kind of keep up with what's like been shuffled around and good and all that.
Yes, yes, Guardian, by all means. Let's get started.
I may start switching from my like if I unlock the Vigilance Wing uh catalyst, which just drops from Crucible randomly, that would probably be my go-to with the
This war is
with the other one because it's full auto. It turns Vigilance Wing to full auto.
back from the hunt, I see.
Let's see what's potential on this exotic. So see, like when I right-click my exotic right now, everything in that I already own. So I would just.
The world's changing, Guardian. You must prepare and adapt.
I'm gonna drop the fire team for a second. To Oh wait,
Break your
are we still in the fire team? Oh shit, sorry then. I just yanked you out. Okay. I'm popping back in. That was a trick me and Ninja figured out a while ago. Is you can't look inside your legendary to see what you get, but you can look inside your exotic. And if you don't like it, you just port out, port in. Or every 10 minutes it reshuffles. You can do that to get a better shot at getting something you want. I honestly, exotics, like, I mean, there's exotics I want, but I'd rather just get an exotic weapon that's higher than my highest so that it brings all of my characters up. Because then I can keep doing the leapfrog method. Now we're both. What's your max power level now? Well, if you go to Destiny Item Manager, do you ever use that? If you go there and you click the little down arrow where it says maximize power, that's the highest you can get with your best stuff. That's what your actual power level is at all times. Okay. So that number right there is what makes shit drop. Like, you don't have to actually, you just have to equip that max level once, and then your drops will permanently be based on that, even if you're using lower tier gear. Yeah, see, now I have a chance of getting a whole bunch of different stuff. All still useless, though. How many words a minute you type? You sound like me. That's why I'm hearing it. I'm like, I tested mine the other day, and wait, what? Wait, does that mean? Oh, never mind. Okay, I thought you said you don't use your other hand. I was like, wait, hold on. You have 6 fingers on one hand? My name is Inigo Montoya. Wait, all that was you pecking? What? You don't use your pinkies? How the fuck do you do that? I would die. How in the shit do you pull that off? I couldn't I'm trying to think about my brain trying to do that. Is there, like, did that just happen? Is it, you have, like, big ass hands or something? Yeah, I don't have big hands. It's weird. I couldn't. Trying to picture how to do that. I tested mine. I hit like I think 74 words a minute, or yeah, with 98% accuracy. Ah, cool. I guess like 70 to 75 is like professional, and then experts over 100 or so. I don't know. But the average is like 40 or 35 to 40 for people. It's all from playing video games. Well, autocorrect has fucked me. Yeah. Yeah, but then like you're also reading or thinking ahead of the next thing, so then you think of the thing you did before, the thing you're about to do, and then you just fuck yourself. You try and go back and fix it while typing up the other shit. Uh, I broke us. We're in permanent limbo now. I need to go back and highlight